Hey, welcome back to Quick Catch. I'm still having problems with the controllers on this thing.
You've been, like... Is it because, like, we'll take breaks and then you have to, like, come back and learn it?
So, this game in general... also, I'm Michael.
And I'm Skyler.
Yeah. So, this game uses a weird control scheme compared to most things. Also, we're going to hit the conversation points from last episode, but to be real quick, and we may have discussed this before, but there is a standard, like...
Yeah, which this is not.
Yeah, normally in America, like, circle is cancel and X is accept. In Japan, this standard was reversed for a long time. It was just different for both places, but you would end up seeing a game from one place come into the other, and sometimes they wouldn't switch it. Well, this game, to get out of this, canceling would be the equivalent of the square button on a PlayStation controller, so the left-hand button.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not even remotely close to the standard, and I've been playing other games. You know, like I was just playing Bloodstained, which it uses, like, some of the conventional stuff. So it just always throws me when I come back to this game because the buttons all do slightly different things. Okay, we're going to, real quick here, come into the World of Darkness.
Wait, what?
This is the final level. We collected all the stones. We're at the last
I just didn't know that's what it was called.
Oh, yeah.
The World of Darkness.
The 6 stones started to shine and were swallowed into the aurora.
God's like, hey, thanks for those.
Get a...
Oh. Actually looks really cool.
Yeah. I also like the, like, infinitely spilling out waterfall from that, like, little left-hand caldera or whatever it is. Edwomp, the gate to the world of evil has finally opened. But you need the Phoenix's help to defeat Death Toll. When the Phoenix joins you, the Palace of Death Toll will appear in the world of evil. Edwomp, try to find the 3 symbols. Which we know about because somebody told us earlier about the red hot da-da-da.
The red hot.
Yeah.
Dude, this place is a trip.
Yeah, so we have to go through here to get the final bit. Yeah, we have these little like Minotaur guys. But so, okay, we had the 2 different threads going.
Yeah, you're talking about Nintendo limiting games. And
yeah.
I thought that was very interesting because they were controlling the market because of...
Okay, so, and this will probably come up again.
Crash.
This will probably come up again in the future just on account... Oh, right, I've got infinite magic. I mean, that kind of changes everything when you realize something like that. You're just like, doop-doo, and then you miss everything that you're shooting, and you know.
Okay, I'm not mad at you.
But so, part of what contributed to the game crash, I mean, the big, like, thing that everybody likes to cite is E.T. or whatever, but it was... it was actually...
E.T. have to do?
Oh, the Atari game E.T., which was, you know, absolutely terrible. I mean, it's kind of renowned in how bad it was.
Is that the one that they put in a dump and, like...
Well, so that's actually tied to this... Oh, my God. It's tied to this entire... Jesus. These things are annoying. It's tied to that entire...
Well, he's not doing much.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, much like a fly, he's just kind of annoying.
It's tied... I don't remember which... There we go. Maybe this will do nothing.
I'm proud of you.
Somebody is. That's what really matters.
Oh, yeah, you could just... Well, it is draining your gems, though.
Oh, wait. That's because I don't have the bell equipped.
Well, I'm not proud of you anymore.
That's fine.
Wow. What a fuck you device this became. Like, Jesus. Welcome to my aura of bullshit.
So, the... Yeah, you're right. E.T. was put in a dumpster, but it was actually lots of other games were in that landfill. And there's a documentary about it. I mean, and of course, like the internet has quite a substantial memory of it at this point, at least in part because 1, it's kind of memey. 2, it really was just a terrible game, and that wasn't the fault of the designer. He had like 6 weeks to make the game to make sure that it was releasable by Christmas or whatever, and it was partly because of the timing of the movie release. Like they had to get all that together, but there was more to it than that. There was also Pac-Man. So there was an Atari port for Pac-Man that was at the same time. I don't think there's anything over here. I just need to make sure. Yeah.
It's like a weird effect walking through those. My eyes are going insane. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, it's definitely a little wacky.
Wow. This is just. Come at me.
Yeah. It's gonna be so much better when I get Phoenix, even though it's not gonna matter because they'll be almost at the end by that point. But so.
Real quick before you keep on that,
Yeah.
do you have a copy of E.T.?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I just wanted to see it. You've got a copy of like everything else. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of Atari games, just not that one because that was not one. Technically, I inherited my dad's Atari games and also a lot of the games from an ex-girlfriend when I helped her clean out her garage. There was an Atari in there with a bunch of games, and that was her dad's, and they were just like, yeah, take whatever you want out of here as payment for helping us clean up the garage. I'm like, sure, I'll take the Atari. It was the Atari itself was broken, but there were like games with it as well.
Yeah. Fascinating. Just imagine those kind of relics just in someone's.
That's where a lot of them sit. Anyway, so Pac-Man, like the thing about like Pac-Man was it was a huge thing in the States, right? So like Pac-Man Fever and all that stuff. And there's even like that stupid ass song, which sorry if you were the one if the person who wrote that song is both alive and listening to this.
They're not.
But it's oh dang, dude. But it is. I mean, it was such a relic of the times. We're gonna go get that chest real quick.
Can you sing it for me?
No, I actually can't because I don't know it.
Oh, okay.
I've just heard it. I haven't listened to it enough to actually know how it goes.
I wanna after this episode, I'm gonna look it up.
Damn it! But
it's called Pac-Man Fever.
Yeah, Pac-Man Fever. It's pretty terrible. But it was a sign of the times. I mean, it was one of those things where like it was such a popular phenomenon, Pac-Man in general. And I mean, honestly, all of the arcade stuff was this huge upswell from Pong to the early 80s. Oh, look, I got the red hot ball. To go with my red hot stick, and I can look at it in the red hot mirror. Which... I have to imagine that's a translation problem somewhere where like it's supposed to be like the fiery mirror and like the fiery staff, but it ends up just like because of limitations and stuff, it had to be some weird turnaround or turn of phrase.
I looked this up so I could listen to it after the episode, and there's one, I guess somebody did like a remix of it a few years back. It has 9 million views on it.
Well,
there's another one.
It is pretty memey, so.
Named Pac-Man Fever Original. I just want you to know that it is posted by somebody on YouTube named Dead Hippie Man.
Well, you know. All right, so we've got our red hot. You made it, Edwomp. I shall call the Phoenix. This is how you call the Phoenix.
I forgot the little dwarves are helping you with this thing.
Yeah.
I kind of remember this. Oh,
this
God.
This is how you call the Phoenix. Ah! They just puke all over the... I received the magic of Phoenix high above in the sky.
Could I have gotten it in a better way? This really sucks.
A beautiful voice could be heard.
I am the Phoenix. I live on the Mountain of Souls.
It's not a beautiful voice, but like it didn't say beautiful by whose standards. Like
I will help you revive the world and protect the peace.
I like a bassy voice.
As soon as I was called, Death Toll moved into position.
Flanking now. Oh, those are cool little. Okay, they're gone.
Yep. So that area, you have to like, you collect all of it on the way there, but you have to get the final armor and the final sword to get into the last area because you have to have those two things to cast Phoenix in the first place.
Gotcha. Okay.
Return to the world of evil with the Phoenix. If you equip Soul Blade and Soul Armor, the Phoenix will be able to help you. This is the final battle, the battle with Death Toll. Please come back alive. Sure, little gnome dude.
I'm a Soul Blader, but I'm only just now getting the Soul Blade.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's a Blazer. So.
Yeah, whatever. But so the...
Do you know that Family Video sells CBD oil now?
What place doesn't sell CBD oil now? Like...
Well, the fact that Family Video is even around is fascinating to me, but anyways.
Yeah, I mean, like... you walk the fucking Geek Squad or something at Best Buy and be like, hey, you want some CBD oil with your computer repairs? Like, I guess, sure.
Thanks, Geek Squad.
You're just here to fix all my problems.
Thanks for reformatting my computer for me.
Yeah, and charging me for typing, format C.
Yeah, so
but
Pac-Man Fever and Nintendo and the Crash.
Right. So Pac-Man, was like this huge deal because it was one of the things that like it kind of kept the wave going after Pong and a lot of Atari because Pac-Man's Namco.
Okay. Whoa. What? Who's doing that?
I guess it's just there's either something casting it or it's just a thing that happens there. It might just be a little trap.
These guys are not fucking around.
Nope. But that's why I'm walking around them and doing this.
Yeah, this is just really trivializing a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, Infinite Magic has a tendency to do that, But so, Pac-Man was this huge thing.
It's like gyms don't even matter.
Yeah. And so, of course, capitalizing on Pac-Man is a massive thing. Like, anybody would want to do it. And Atari and Namco had dealings from when Atari tried to get into Japan, because Atari is an American company. And the they had the distribution rights. And this may not be exactly correct, but they did have the distribution because they're also the ones that did like a version of Pac-Man for the Atari. Mm-hmm. But the version of Pac-Man for the Atari is substantially less good than the actual Pac-Man. I mean, part of it was just like the 2600 could only.
Whoa, that is a.
Yeah, it's a giant moving square.
Yeah, but is that a? That's just an animation, right? Like that's not a actual 3D object?
No, it's just it's just sprites.
Oh god, it's just really smooth.
Yeah.
How many frames of animation is that, I wonder?
I'd have to go back and look
one
individually. God, I hate these things so much. But so with the Pac-Man stuff,
man, fucking fight for your life on this one. I don't think you're ever hitting it. Oh no,
I'm hitting it a little bit, but it's not great. So I should probably change to this, maybe. Damn it.
Ballsy move.
This is just the worst enemy. Come on.
I'm a fly. You never get me, bitch. You go to bed and then I'll get really close to you.
Okay. But so keep trying to get through this Pac-Man thing. So Pac-Man on Atari is not good. Like it's what shit, you mother bastard. I've got my herb. We're
mother bastard. Yep. Does that actually hurt you?
No, the little statue right up here shot me. But so, okay, they released Pac-Man and it's got like, a grand total of like 3 colors.
Oh.
And it's got one level that you just repeat over and over again. The
Oh, nice.
Yep, the sound is...
Whoa, that looks like a badass old cape.
Enables you to walk in space. Which we're already kind of doing.
I was about to say, so nothing has changed.
The next area, if you don't have that armor equipped, you take damage from walking in it. That was when you saw Death Toll's palace show up with all the little ghosts and whatever. That's that area.
Okay. Spaceman.
This is dirty play right here.
Yeah, that was... Oh, hey.
But so, yeah. 100 gems. Completely meaningless. So
I'm
anyway,
a space dolphin. I put 100 gems in a little thing. Hope somebody finds it.
a space dolphin. I died and became a. Wait, so like just some random human was. Oh no. Okay, hang on.
Well, this is like your fucking nightmare right here.
Yeah, this is a little rough. Okay. Huh. Well, on the bright side, if I die, it doesn't matter because I don't need gems anymore.
True.
Okay, next time on Quick Catch, I'm gonna
Try and finish his Pac-Man story.
yeah, and oh my god.
And eventually,
Okay.
we'll even get to talking about that other subject that I've already forgotten
Yeah,
about.
and I'll maybe get. Oh my lord, the timing! I'm doing so bad. Okay,
Okay, is it you that sucks, or is it... This actually doesn't look easy. Well, 'cause-
it's actually just
there you
it's
go.
annoying more than anything.
You
Oh
did it
god,
up.
there's another one.
Oh,
Okay, next time on Crit Catch, I'm gonna kill this fly. Okay.
The fly is the bane of your existence.
Okay.
I'll awkwardly land on your potato. You'll get really upset about it.